Hey, Kickstarter, wondering who. Okay, I'm here with the second Canadian snack video. And today I was at the store and I seen these Doritos Blue Grilled Snack. They are limited time. Um, I'm not grilled snack. Blue Grilled Steak. I'm not sure whether I said it right the first time, but I'm saying it right now. Um, like I said, they're limited edition, so I figured I'd grab them, do a video on them, and but they were expensive. But then again, these bags are always are, brand name Doritos. We got cheaper stuff, bigger bags that are cheaper, but they're not, brand name like Doritos or Lay's. But you can get a lot of the same flavors that you can get in Doritos or regular Lay's chips. So here we go. Like I said, opening it up. Smells good. Here, have a whiff. I know you can't. Okay. And as you can see, they are blue. I don't know why they need to make grilled steak blue. Just because of dinosaur and Jurassic World. Because that's what they're promoting on it, as you can see. The new Jurassic World movie. These are awesome. I think they taste quite a bit like grilled steak. Mom! Come here! Get my mom to taste one, see what she thinks. Come here. Let's see what you think of these. What? You just put your hand in these.
What are they?
Blue grilled steak.
Okay. Not bad.
You think they taste like grilled steak?
A little.
So there you have the second opinion. No, you can't see her. It'll be hard to get her on camera. One day, though, hopefully. For the Canadian snacks. So, grilled steak. If you're here in Canada in the next little while, try and grab them. Thank you for tuning into another Inktober video. Today is day 22. The prompt word is ghost. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that ghost prompt word got me to want to do my character Ghost Spirit. He is a villain. He's part of a team called the Four. They're basically evil Fantastic Four in the fact that, a family, parents, and a kid, and not that that's what the thing is, but, Fantastic Four is a bit of a family, and in this case, Ghost Spirit's a friend of family, part of the team, and he's a lot of the reason they have their powers. So, I guess that's about all I'm going to say, because this video is going to end quick. So remember to hit the like button, share this out, subscribe if you have to, hit the notification button, and comment. And thank you for tuning in. Hey all, you should be checking out the Cross Comics website. And here it is. We're starting off with the main thing itself, the top of the page, and we'll go down checking out what's there. Links to Cross Comics Heroes. And of course, we're going to go through the character list. We have Cross Comics Angels that'll appear in the first year and a half in Cross Comics, Keeper and Messenger, our demons that appear, Dust Angel and War Ard. And then, of course, we have all the Cross Comics heroes that appear in the first year, what's supposed to be the first year and a half worth of things. And there you see it if you look quick. And, of course, supporting cast. You know, our Jimmy Olsens, our Lois Lanes, our Alfreds, stuff like that. Unfortunately, not all of their profiles are up properly yet with pics. That will be coming soon, hopefully. We're trying to slowly update the website all the time, but, you know, one person. It's hard to do that. And, of course, we got the villains. You can't have comics without villains. Right? We need some villains. And then, of course, for everybody that wants to draw up a Cross Comics character, we will, and you send it in, we will, of course, put you up on this page here, the Cross Comics fan art. This is a lot of it. Actually, I got to update this and put a couple up, I believe. But, you know, besides that, let's get on with the show. And we also got something we call Cross Comics Kids. It was created by John Dillard. A little bit of comic strips, like 2 or 3 panels with a scripture with cutified versions of our characters. And, of course, our mission statement and vision statement, what we're all about. Who the team has been in the past and all that. And, of course, the store, the lovely store, where you can get Cross Comics trading cards. Of course, you can link over to our Teespring store, where you can get such t-shirts and bags and stickers and a whole bunch of other stuff. Go check it out. Go check it out. And then, of course, we also have our Redbubble, where, again, you can get t-shirts and other different products, stickers and curtains, shower curtains and bath mats and all that. And, of course, the great thing to buy here on this site is our comic book, Cross Canadian Shield #1. Anyways, thanks for Hey, Kickstarter! How you doing? Rick Piper here. It didn't work. Take 50 billion. So here my tablet went all wonky the night before with my Wi-Fi, and I had to start it the next day. I didn't realize at first that it went wonky, and I got a little bit more done than what was shown on the screen. Sorry about that. So here's me finishing it off, although you can't see too much getting drawn in because of the angle and all that. Sorry about that. Okay, back to the music. Okay, so we're over here on Teespring where you can get some Cross Comics merch. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, you can get throw pillows, you can get blankets, you can get wall tapestries, you can get hats, you can get stickers, you can get fanny pouches, you can get bags, tote bags, pencil bags, you can get backpacks, you can get mugs. Wow, 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 look at the mugs. And a whole bunch of different designs. You can get water bottles, you can get steel tumblers, and you can get tank tops, with different stuff. And more shirts, lots and lots of shirts. All different types of shirts and types of quality and all that. You just want to go here. You want to get your Cross Comics merchandise here. We've got Canadian Shield, Snowdrift, Small, Fringe, Minority. Hey! Pied Piper of Hamilton here with another Canadian snack video. Back it up. It's not Canadian snacks. It's Brazilian snacks. Canadian having Brazilian snacks. Well, I was going to do these all in separate. These are like truffle type things. So, but I'm not sure what flavor each of these are. I think this is like candy something, cotton candy or whatever. It's got the Powerpuff Girls on it. Wow. But I got these all at a store in a mall called Chocolates Brazil Cacuja. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I butchered it, sorry. So, and then I bought 6 of them because they were 6 for a pretty cheap price. There's this one. But my mom got into a couple of them. Well, I ate one before thinking about doing a video for it, and then there's this one. So, we'll start with this one. So, there it is. It's supposed to be like some sort of truffle, chocolate truffle or whatever. Put that down there. Spin this out. So there is the wrapper for this one. So. It's good. It's got a coffee taste to it. A coffee caramel taste. So that's that one. Good. Really, really good. Here's the next one. in there. It is the wrapper. Really, really good. Obviously chocolate. Hazel. I believe that's hazel. Ah. Yes, the audio was muted. I've been talking and you were right. I thought I switched it over when I gotta remember to switch it over when I 709. Jeez, did I get a whole bunch of new subscribers? Hopefully they stick. Oh, I'm at 706, so that's slightly wrong. I'll have to redo that. Well, so I was saying, but you couldn't hear me. I was seeing whether you read the last 4 pages, and I was saying the fact that I know what I'm doing for what I want at the end, but it's getting there because I don't know why those women are acting all kooky. And I don't really want to figure out why they're acting all kooky. I didn't have a chance yet. I got out work late last night. I had to run some errands today. No problem. I just wasn't sure. I figured I'd ask. Doesn't hurt to ask. Okay, so this layer does not seem to do nothing. I would guess magic or mind control. Yeah, same here, but I don't want to get into it for the short story that it is. Now, if I were to do a sequel to it, like if it was some sort of ongoing title, you might get into it. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I know exactly what layer that 16 was. Knife. Blade. Knife. Handles. Or you could go with the ever so loved it was all a dream trope. People love to throw that theory out like it's some sort of genius for proposing that fiction is not real. Oh no, I can't. I definitely would not be going with that trope in this case. Because that'll throw out other aspects that I've going to put into it that aren't a dream. Oh, hey, Mr. Timotei. Why is this so unusual? Unless something comes up, I have been usually streaming or just not feeling up to it. I remember the first time I heard someone say Inception was all a dream, and like they were breaking new ground, and I thought you actually usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, Timothy. Tuesdays I'm usually trying to draw up the character. Thursday I'm trying to color it. Sometimes I end up doing both because my Tuesdays and Thursday nights seem to be get messed up at times, or a lot. But if everything's going well, yes, Evan, it definitely broke my brain. My monkey butter came in today. I guess that's a good thing. So, congratulations. Oh yeah, that's what I should do. I should put in the new... Yep. As soon as I get this knife handle here done, I'm going to say lower your volumes, because we're gonna have I'm gonna put on a quick video. That might be just a tad loud. Well, as long as things go properly anyways. My latest ad video for my campaign that I just sort of finished up. I also brought a Nerf. I will never forgive this engineer. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. So get ready for loudness. Starting Cross Codes is proud to present on June 24th, 2022 a great big extravaganza. It is Rick Piper's 49th birthday. Oh, one second. That's not the big extravaganza. The big extravaganza is the launch of Canadian Shield 2 and Snowdrift #1. You need to be there. Of course, it's Rick's birthday, but who cares about Rick's birthday? Be there for the launch. Maybe you can make it happen for Rick's birthday. That this funds all that day and more. Make it explode to 5 times, 10 times, 100 times the amount. Be there for the launch of Canadian Shield 2 and Snowdrift #1. Okay, yeah, I muted myself so nobody'd hear me talking. Then I forgot to unmute myself. So, what do you think? The rocket was just being launched, because be there for the launch. Fair. I get 6/24. Yeah. June 24th. I have it in my calendar. Cool. I believe that's a Thursday night, too, so... Or is it Friday? It's just over 2 months away. Yeah, it's a Friday night. Or a Friday. So it'll probably be launched on my noon show. Guess Timothy didn't stick around to watch it. I'll have to play it tomorrow at noon when there are maybe a few more people here. I might play it again if we get, a few people here. And if everybody could like, share, subscribe if you've yet to. Boop. Heals. Timothy is dealing with Melvin 2 with the Melvin season. Evan. Well, actually, speaking of Melvin, I'm doing pretty good on coloring cover for Melvin 3. It's okay, he's not here to be upset about the joke. Are you sure he's not just listening? Then again, you can see the number of watchers. I do have that thing up. I can't see it because, like I'm coloring. That's, of course, if that thing is correct, of course, because I know for the number of people that subscribers I have, it's off. It doesn't seem to calculate when it goes down properly. When that happens, unfortunately, all too frequently. I've been thinking about collecting hatchets to bury. Thoughts? Good things to bury. Hatchets. Although I think in this case it's meant to do metaphorically, not literally. So I wouldn't think you would need to buy any. Physical ones. I'm not sure whether you can buy figurative ones. I will buy every hatchet anyone sends me. Oh, you'll bury every hatchet somebody sends me? Well, that's a good thing. The question is, will anybody actually send you any hatchets? Can you send hatchets through the mail? Or can you get in trouble for that? You might be able to do it through non-conventional mail. like FedEx or something that doesn't go through the regular postal service. I know there's ways if you send guns in parts to the mail, you can. I think, at least in the States. I don't hear about Canada. I gotta protect yourself from all the threats perceived, real or imagined. I'd say the real ones, not the perceived ones. Can you have perceived ones that are not imagined? Because if they're real, are they really perceived? Would that be the right word? At that point, boots! Rick, would you like to start an axe gang who dances around waving hatchets in this? No. I think people might think I'm a little crazy. And I already get people thinking I'm crazy. Probably because I am. We make it look so fun. Kung Fu Hustle. I don't doubt it. Okay, there we go. Bye. There we go. Kung Fu Fighting. Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. I hate the fact that, I'm using the same color, yet I get two different colors of brown here. I'm not sure whether you can see it or not. Although I think they buried their hatchets in people's backs, so a little against the spirit of the idea. Yeah, just a whittle. Let's axe that idea. What do you want to axe the idea? I'm not sure whether ideas can respond, as they're not really sentient. Well, no, if you look close, right here is a lighter brown than here. Yet I've been using the same brown for that area, for both areas. Although I colored a little earlier, but I'm suing you for repurposing my pun into an alternate pun. Hey, Evan, you know it's what I do. It's harder to see when you're further back, but I should be able to take care of it later on. I'll just grab the whole layer and then recolor it. It's annoying that it does it. It must be an illusion. No, because watch. Well, when I get done this, well, both boots, I'll show you. It's not. Or I should be able to show you when I get done both boots. And I only want to wait till both boots are done. That way I only have to do what I'm going to do once. Instead of twice. And I hate when I do that too. I have to go like that. So I've been watching the Smurfs lately because I never seen every single episode as a kid, and I just want to see every single episode in order. Although technically it's missing a few. It's missing a few with the Squire and the Jester. But I've been thinking lately, Papa Smurf's like 100 or over 500 years old. I'd like to see him when he was like the age of the Smurfs that he's Papa to, and Grandpa Smurf was his Papa Smurf. What was Papa Smurf's name before he was Papa Smurf? And did anybody else in that village have to get used to calling him Papa Smurf after calling him whatever Smurf for so long? And if so, what happened to all those other Smurfs that he grew up with? I started watching, paying for Peacock, and I've almost watched Little House on the Prairie. Your new sounds more interesting. And then what happens after the whole Gargamel thing? Because they, what do they have to put up with Gargamel for? 40 or 50 years? They live. Well, Grandpa Smurf is like over 1,000 years old, so. You know, and he spent 500 years wandering the world. And I forget what happened with Nanny Smurf. I'll get into that shortly. Smurfs. No, you know, Gargamel's gonna eventually die. From natural causes. Well, one would hope from natural causes with everything Gargamel does. I'm not so sure. Frankly, with everything he's done thus far, it's a wonder he hasn't died. In some ways, I'd like to see how the feud between Gargamel and the Smurfs started. How old was Gargamel? Well, Gargamel does get that apprentice, so he could be a pain in their butts after he's dead. But technically, Azrael should be dead long before he's dead. Cats don't live as long as people, right? I agree. They can claim self-defense, too. And, you know, back in those days, too, medieval ages, Gargamel died in the middle of the woods. I don't think anybody would go looking for Gargamel except for his mom. Then I'm not sure about that, because she's pretty nasty. How's this for a battle? Gargamel versus the Avengers. I'd feel sorry for Gargamel. I don't think it'd last too long. Because they've gone up against more powerful wizards than Gargamel. Doctor Strange could take him down. Alone. And hello, Timothy. Welcome back. Smurfs versus the Snorks. Yeah, that might be interesting. Although we don't know quite as much about the Snorks. That only lasted, what, 2 seasons? 3, maybe? I think it actually only lasted 1, but I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I was never much interested in the MCU until Doctor Strange. That's a bit strange. And Ant-Man. Ant-Man, yes, was pretty good. And Sam Beckett. Have they brung back... no, Sam Beckett's Nova. They haven't brung him in yet, have they? I'd like to see them bring Nova in. He's still leaping through time. I was talking about Spider-Man writing. I was talking about Spider-Man writing films that once went wrong. Well, maybe I'm confusing my characters. Let's see. Nova from Marvel Comics. Oh, it's Sam Alexander. And then there was another one, Richard Rider. From the Nova Corps. They get the helmets are actually supposed to give those guys powers, similar to like well, not quite on the level of a Green Lantern ring, but similar. Their core like the Green Lanterns, or they were. That's why I'd like to. When they did the combination of Marvel and DC quite some time back, I think they should have combined the Nova Corps with the Green Lantern Corps. Hal Alexander or Richard Jordan? Richard Jordan, that sounds good. Or Hal Ryder? Okay, I really want to take away from that movie, but the new franchise is based on your favorite IPs are killing your childhood, and their stories live on. But wishful thinking, right? Oh, you what movie or TV series? I liked Quantum Leap. Okay, create thing. Okay. Did I put that on a wrong? Okay. Or Quantum Leap isn't the MCU. I know, but you say I was talking about Spider-Man writing the films that once went wrong. That's sounds a bit like you know Quantum Leap. Unless you're talking Exiles, which is sort of like What If mixed with Quantum Leap. I agree, Quantum Leap should sue Spider-Man. Oh, or are you talking the more recent Spider-Man movies? Although technically they never even corrected those movies by what they did. One might say they just made them worse. Okay, there we go. Finally, redone properly, as I hope. I never enjoyed kill all villains trend in superheroes. They did right by me. You never enjoyed kill all villains? Neither did I. Because how can they come back like they do in, like the comic books? Okay, this time I think I got it all done. Okay, so you see there, and sure, and heroes aren't murder hobos. Yeah, that too. Okay, now see how we got two different colors here? Evan, the two different colors. I'm gonna go this. Phil? Can I still see two different colors? I can't I? Oh, that's weird. You don't see the extra colors? It's not quite as distinguishable, but maybe it's just my brain playing tricks on me. Maybe it's your brush's opacity settings. Yeah, but I'm using the same brush. I don't know. Ninja start. And there I just used Phil, so I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to come in here. Going to grab the gray. I'm going to take out. This is eventually supposed to be a saw blade. Like a circular saw blade. Opacity is for layering, so it's not at 100. These are all at 100, the opacity. Oh, that's, yeah, the lasso fill wasn't at 100% opacity for some reason. Oh, also, I was thinking we never said. Yeah, this is true. We didn't. I thought about that afterwards. Maybe Saturday might be good to do that. If you want to. Saturday should be good for me. I think I've canceled work on. I think they've canceled work on Saturdays for me. Well, I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Would you even be sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing? Sometime in the afternoon, Saturday. I hate when I forget to switch back to the color. You had me at murder almost. This week, I consider it good. My lenses keep getting kicked back this week, and I need an extra day off. I wonder if somebody's messing with them so they get kicked back. Sabotage. You're being sabotaged. No. I joke. That's entirely possible because even the engineer got a few back and he doesn't mess up. But for me, I got stuck with a bad customer. Like, oh yeah, these lenses, are they like glass lenses for like people who wear glasses? I think you told me. I think it's for some computer or something or whatever type stuff. So. Film lenses. So for cameras or camcorders. Both, yes. Okay. Look, it's Patrick. But gray. It's the gray Patrick. The camcorder guy is retiring in June, and I want his job. Well, just his desk, really. It's hard to say. You might be able to get it with how good you say you're doing at the job, beating everybody out. But maybe everybody else wants that desk, and that's why they're trying to sabotage you. Okay, so take that out there. This is really not good looking. I'm doing bad this week, but I'm still in the middle of the leaderboard. Well, you know what you do before you put it out now? You double, triple, quadruple check it just to make sure you've done it right. That way you can, if it comes back, you can say, sabotage! Somebody is sabotaging me! Although I don't know how well that'll go over. Claiming that you're being sabotaged. You say, I checked this 15 billion times. It was right. I tell you. Since last week, when I had my bad week, I started checking everything 15 billion times. Now I said F this and talked to the manager about getting the right parts to fix this BS lens that I'm stuck with. I'm teasing, of course, a lot. Joking around. Oh, I know you know. I'm just telling for anybody that might listen afterwards that might get the wrong idea. Because there's more moms out there that don't know whether you're when you're joking or not. Not that you're not one of them though. But this lens, it keeps getting into this silver car crash and going into the car wash because the engine has stopped running. Okay. You need to guess what we're talking about, Timothy, and we'll tell you if you're right. I feel right, but you're talking about how America is better than Canada. Nope. Definitely not. I feel pandered by the capitalization of my fear of capital loss. Now I feel the power of caps lock. Are you trying to intimidate one of my subscribers, Timothy? I think the damage. I feel nothing. Yes, no, maybe. No, wait, let's go with whoever I said. I have to give people ideas, right, Timothy? Should my wrenches be trying to intimidate people or intimidate other wrenches? Well, then again, technically, I guess I've tried to intimidate my own wrenches into not doing stuff I don't want to, so. Is intimidation a good thing or a bad thing? I guess it depends on what you're using it for. So I guess we have to determine if Timothy is using the empower of intimidation for good or not. So Timothy would obviously say yes, he's using it for good, I would think anyways. You know. Sort of makes sense. He doesn't want to say that he's doing something bad. uh, There's a difference between intimidation and warning of consequences. True. But you could be intimidating while warning of consequences. Like Batman. He warns people of the consequences, but he's very intimidating while he does it. Are consequences not inherently intimidating? Like if you do things bad things are coming to you? Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I guess. But then again, I guess it could depend on how you're warning. You can warn of consequences in a non-threatening, non-intimidating way. But I've also never said cap lock tyranny is something people could lose the wrench over before either, so. You see what happens, Larry, when you find a stranger in the Alps? Well, why? Okay, it looks like it came back up. Small interruption, it looks like. Okay, there we go. So I don't think we're going to get this guy all colored today properly. I got to do a few of these finishing up things and record them and do videos for them. YouTube hates big Lebesky quotes. What's up with that Superman link you posted? Oh, probably just it's think about a game or something, possibly. I forget. In my whatchamacallit, in my community tab, I thought it was probably neat. It's only like 42 seconds, right? Or something like that. Or, yeah, because you're not talking on Twitter. You're not on Twitter. I'm guessing without knowing. But you're talking in my community tab, right? The link? About something Superman? Hello, unknown. How are you? Oh, that's good. Good that you are good. I am good. Just coloring up my character here, Razor, that I drew up on Tuesday night here on my channel. Or for a little bit. Anyways, probably going to end up having to do a video of finishing it up, because I only go for about 2 hours usually, and I started at 10 Eastern. But I'm usually here most Tuesdays and Thursdays doing this. But on noon on Wednesdays, Mondays, and Fridays, I'm usually working on some comic I am involved on. Usually my own, but right now it's a different one. A story I got in an anthology about trolls. Let's put the opacity back up on that, so that will look better. So that's gloves, basically. Rick, I have a hypothetical question for you. Okay, ask away. Event. And feel free to ask any questions, and I'll do the best to answer as well. Unknown. I have to correct some of that. Would you entertain the idea of a horror book again? Yes and no. I'm not that very good at doing horror. So, I would try my best, but I don't know whether I could do that well. Horror's just not really my thing. There's very little that actually scares me in that type of way. So, yeah, I get the concept of horror. I can watch a horror movie and I'm more creeped out by the blood and guts. Anything can be horror now. That's a non. Are you drawing Razor from Green Lantern? No. No. This is Razor from Cross Comics. Joshua. And how are you, Josh, tonight, Joshua? And technically, horror can be existential, as you says, but it's conveying that in a story, I think, is hard. Like somebody growing old alone is horror. The most, the worst thing that they're afraid of. But how do you convey that in a story properly and get people freaked out? The way you would, like in a Jason movie or Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. Apparently, Razor showed up in a new Young Justice episode. Oh, I guess that's good. I don't know. Yeah, I think you just tell the story the best way you can and let the audience find the horror on their own. Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, an old man afraid of growing old alone. I don't think you could write and draw that good enough to produce any sense of horror in anybody. You know, if that's like somebody's worst fear. Like you take Job from the Bible, you know, having his, he said that which I greatly feared came upon me. But if you read reading the story of Job in the Bible, I don't think anybody gets afraid. At least not at that part. Then again, it didn't really establish his fear beforehand like that. Well, it did, but it didn't. Because he'd pray for his family every day or do sacrifices. I forget exactly what it says, but just to most people, you tell that tale in a comic, and it ends up more just becoming a sad tale rather than a horror tale. Because people will more end up pitying. If you really want to scare people, write one about being irrelevant. Nah. I'm not sure whether I've got it handy or whether it's on my computer or not. I'll see whether I can find it over the next couple days and write it up on thing. I should send you the one that I did for Tales from Beyond the Gate. I know it's not scary myself, I can admit it. And that's sort of, I tried to, put that existential thing in it. I think by saying stuff, have the reader or the thing say stuff. I'd have to find it. That's like Joker's fear at the end of Arkham Knight's reign. Hello, John. John's not here. There we go. How's the wife and kids, John? Belt. Should be able to get the belt done before time runs out. I think you can make some. I think you could make some good ones that translate those Bible Job-like stories. It's just a matter of translating visually, yeah. Like, if you did Revelations right, depending on how you interpreted certain things, you could definitely make Revelation into a horror story. We're not going to get it done. That's Scarf. Let's see what we just lay. Chiefs. Hopefully I know what that is. Pants. John, you said different. That's because I'm not John. Hey, Rain. Mask. Like a little girl. shirt or being an Egyptian or being an Egyptian during the plagues? Yeah. Especially the last one. I think people don't fear Revelation that much. I think people look forward to a post-rapture apocalypse so they can run around the wasteland committing crimes. Yeah, but if you look at some of the things in Revelation, there's this one thing that can sting you, and you're in torment for 5 months and you can't kill yourself, yet you want to kill yourself. Could you imagine jumping off, a 20-story building and living, but just being all mangled? And then, there's going to be a time when the sun burns like 7 times hotter, and then there's going to be where go into complete deep freeze type situation too, from the sounds of things. And there's quite a few others, boils again. Water turning to blood, so it's hard to find stuff to drink. Once things really get started in the Book of Revelation, it isn't about going around committing crimes, it's about going around trying to survive. It's like Walking Dead without the zombies. Although you might have to be afraid of other people, trying to get by. The firstborn story, yeah, from the Batman Returns, a veiled Bible story. Was Batman Returns a veiled Bible story? Possibly, if I remember it right. I don't remember a lot of it. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. Then we're going to section, and then we're going to... There we go. That looks better. I like that better now. Okay, I'm going to do the scarf, and then that's it for the night. Moderately invested in this horror book idea. I thought it was your idea. I don't really remember it being mine. Oh, sure, credit. Oh, I'm probably going to be getting some books to go through again for hero stuff from similar to that heroes. Who needs heroes? Holy Heroes. Somebody who looks at DC and Marvel heroes, and then there's one where they look at the Bible people heroes. Probably gonna be getting those out, these couple books off Amazon, and reading through them like I did some other books here. I can see a little difference from there to there. Yet I can't do anything. See what happens if I... Studying up for inspiration on the horror book. You know what? Let's... Still doing it, even when I take everything out. There's a slight difference in stuff. I don't know why. I'll figure it out later. So there we are so far with Razor. So hopefully we'll see people tomorrow afternoon or this afternoon on when I'm doing up page 3 for Battle of the Bridge. I have finished page 2. For anybody that wants to see that, I'll show that off. I can't show it off quickly. I don't have it up. So hopefully over the next week I can get 3 or 4 of these ones that I haven't quite finished up, do some videos on them and put them up. Trying to get all my projects up to date, doing them on a regular basis. Anybody who's interested in Canadian Shield 3, I'm trying to do that 5 o'clock on Rumble. So if you want to see some stuff from Canadian Shield 3 being drawn up, the Roughs, and then working on stuff better than the Roughs, you can check that out on Rumble, 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Or most of the time, Monday through Friday. Depends on how I'm feeling. So, I should have most of the roughs for that done, I think, by sometime next week. For all the pages, so that will be good. Then I'll start going over and doing them better. Who knows? They could be close to be done by some of the pages from number 3 by the time we get to the end of 2, the campaign for number 2. So then it's a question of where we are for the other couple books. Okay, so we'll catch everybody later. Hopefully, like I said, tomorrow afternoon on stuff. So bye for now. God bless. Catch y'all later. Love y'all.